new episode of Rubik's Matrix. In this new episode of Rubik's Matrix, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to take apart your Rubik's Cube and reassemble it back into its original state. But before we get into this video, please do not forget to leave a like to make me feel good and subscribe to the Rubik's Matrix. And I have all my friends' channels in the link in the description down below. And also comment down below what type of content that you guys want next that is related to cubing in some sort. The first step in deassembling and reassembling your cube is deassembling the cube, of course. To do this, you need to take apart your cube. To take apart your cube, you pick up your cube. I usually just turn it to the right side. You turn it in a 45-degree angle and pry up and go to the edge, which you turned up the 45-degree angle in, and pry the edge off like this, and the edge piece comes off. After you have completely pried the edge piece off, you can completely deassemble your cube by just taking off the corner pieces. And yes, just know where the pieces are. Just don't fling them off. That's why I take them off carefully. Take all the pieces off like this. Yeah, it might take some time to get off. Yes, you just gotta take them off. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you back when all of the pieces are off. When you have completely deassembled the cube, guys, you will have 6 center pieces like this on this, like this. And then you will have a bunch of edge pieces and corner pieces combined into this big pile of just pieces in general that you will use to reassemble the 3x3 cube again. Just saying, guys, if getting the edge piece is hard, because that is most likely the hardest part, and reassembling the edge piece back. Guys, just if you have a flathead screwdriver, pry into the edge piece and pull it down so the edge piece will come off. That is a way that I had to use to first get this piece off. But yeah, guys, now you've completely deassembled the cube. Let's get straight into reassembling the cube back into its original state. Okay, guys, so the first step in reassembling the cube is just finding an edge piece, which I have found right here. And then what you have to do is you have to find this edge piece, put it upwards where the correct white is facing here and orange is facing here. You need to place the edge piece where it needs to be placed. So you just have it here, just slide it in somehow. So you will have the first type of layer completed right here. When you guys have assembled this piece, what you have to do is you have to find an adjacent edge. For example, an adjacent edge to this would be the orange and blue edge. So let me find the orange and blue edge. Once you guys have found the orange and blue edge, what you guys need to do is insert it in correctly, just like we did with this edge. For example, you have the orange and blue edge like this, and you just slide it in correctly. Takes some time to slide in sometimes. Yep, it's slid in, so yeah, you're gonna have a type of cross thing, but yeah, guys, you just slid the orange and blue edge. Now let's get into the next step in assembling your cube. Okay, guys, now you guys need to find the corner piece that fits into these edges. So you can flip it over, and we got these edges, right? So we need to find the white, orange, and blue corner piece. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna find it real fast. Once you have found the corresponding corner piece, you need to, I like to start from the bottom to place this corner piece in. So what you do is you use this and you kind of just slide it in. You kind of correspond it, and you just kind of, you put it here and you just kind of slide it in. It slides in like that, and yeah, guys, that's what you need to do, and I'll catch you guys at the next step. Right after that step, you gotta find the edge to finish off this specific pair. So the edges we have, the centerpieces to find the pair we have here is blue and white. So we need to find a blue and white edge piece, and I'll catch you guys right back when I find the blue and white edge piece. After you have found the corresponding edge piece, you guys have to just place it in like you have done with other edge pieces, where you find the way it's supposed to go, blue, white, you find it like that, and then you place it in so it connects, and you get this kind of cube looking thing, which actually looks like we've done something when reassembling the cube. And yeah guys, let's get straight into the next step in getting this cube reassembled. Okay guys, so right after you have finished this, you guys need to basically build 2 more of these sections, but I'm going to show you guys step by step on how to do that. Okay, so what you guys do, I usually just start from any centerpiece again. So you can just find a random centerpiece. I start with the red centerpiece, and you could just find the edge that corresponds. So I'm going to find the edge, any edge that corresponds, which could be the red and blue edge or the red and white edge. So let me just find an edge that corresponds. Okay guys, so after you found the corresponding piece, which I found a white and red edge, so what you do is you place it where it needs to be placed, which is right here. Place it in. Yep, it clicked. Did it? Sometimes this happens because this cube is not that easy to use. I don't want to reassemble and deassemble my speed cube GAN, because the GAN it usually gets slower after you reassemble it, deassemble it. I don't like to do that. Speed cubes, it's true. So I don't like to reassemble and deassemble them really, but that's why I just decided to use this really hard cube. I had to reassemble it and deassemble it a couple of times, but let's get straight back into the point. Okay guys, so right after you've placed the correct edge piece, you're basically supposed to place another corner right here. I'll show that how that looks in just a minute. So basically, you have this, you just created the white and red. So you basically turn it this way where the white is facing down, and then you put in the corner that corresponds right here. So that is the white, red, and blue corner. So yeah guys, let's get straight into getting the white, red, and blue corner placed where it needs to be placed. Okay guys, so right after you found the corresponding corner piece, you basically take the corresponding corner piece and place it where it needs to be placed. For example, I have the white, blue, and red one, so I need to place this here, kind of just slide it in. Yep, it slid in there, so the corner piece is placed, and I'm going to get straight into what the next step is in assembling the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. And then what you have to do eventually is find the edge that goes on top of this corner piece, which the edge that goes on top is the blue and red edge. So let me just find that real fast in this pile of pieces. After you found the corresponding edge to your side, you just place it into where it needs to be placed. So I would just place it here where mine needs to be placed. Oh my god, I hate when this happens. Alright, great, it clicked. So yeah guys, that's that part. So let's get straight into the next part in reassembling the cube. Okay guys, so now you basically need to do the next section. So you start off with this face, the yellow face, and I just suggest to place the yellow and blue the edge, but you can do any one, the yellow and red one, or you can also do the yellow and orange one, but I'm just going to do the yellow and blue one. So let me just find the yellow and blue edge real fast. After you have found the corresponding edge, you place it where it needs to be placed, but sometimes it's going to be hard to place it here. It's actually quite hard, but now you could just use the open slot, place it, click it there, into there. Oh my god. Alright, you just click it into there, like click it. And then you can move the slot along the face so it can be matched with the correct edge piece. So yeah. Now we can get a color corner for this specific case. So this is the yellow, blue, and orange corner. So let me find a yellow, blue, and orange corner that I can use. After you have found the corresponding corner, you can place it where it needs to be placed. So you can just bring it down, slide it in there, so the corner will be placed. And then you can just find the edge that goes in. This is orange and yellow, so I was lucky enough to get the orange and yellow edge, so you kind of just kind of hard to place in sometimes. Oh, I gotta slide it. Okay, yeah, it clicks. So yeah, guys, we got the orange edge placed in. So now we have this cube built up to this point. So we have all this completed. We can just place the cube like this and have this empty slot facing us. So basically what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be building up the top layer that we have, which is, in our case, the green layer. So yeah, we're gonna be building up the green layer. So now you can just find a random edge that can be placed, so an edge with just green on it, so let me find one. So here's a green and white edge, which I found, so what you gotta do is you can just insert it in here and slide it a little bit to the left. Yeah, insert it in and slide it here. So yeah. Then right after you've done this, you just need to find a corner piece that has white and green on it. So let me just find a corner piece. Okay, great. We have a white, green, and red corner piece. So we can place it with the corresponding color it needs to be placed with, where if we try to place it here, it won't be placed. So what you can do is actually just place it here on the other side. Like, let it click in, and yeah, it's matching. So yeah, in our case, that's what we had to do. But yeah, guys, if it's in this case where you could just place it here, you can move it that way again. But that's our case. Now we're gonna find the edge piece that needs to go into these. So this is the green and red. So let's just find the green and red edge piece right here. So we found the green and red edge piece. We can just click it into there. It will click. This cube is really hard to assemble. Oh my god. Oh great, yep, it assembled. So yeah, you guys are gonna have this type of thing, and let's get straight into the next step in reassembling the cube. Now you just want to place a corner piece that has green and white on it in my case. So let's find a corner piece that has green and white on it. Okay, so now we find a corner piece, we just kind of place it in to the corner area where it needs to be placed, and yep, it's placed up here, and you can kind of just move it to the side so it doesn't keep falling like that. So yeah. And right after this, you can just finally place an edge that corresponds. So we have the green and orange colors, so we can just find the edge that corresponds, place it in. Oh my god, I hate when this happens, guys. The cube, so annoying sometimes. It will place eventually. Oh gosh. I'll be back as soon as I get this in there, guys. Okay guys, now if you've got this in there, guys, all you have to do is basically place the corresponding pieces in here. So what I would do is I would just start off with the proper corner you would have to place in. So this is the yellow, blue, and red side. So you start off finding a corner that is exactly yellow, blue, and red. So let me find that corner for you guys. Yellow, blue, and red, which I found right here, yellow, blue, and red. And then you place it into the corresponding area it needs to be placed into, like this. Yes, and you just slide it in, and yeah, then you just gotta find the edge. As I said before, you guys just need to now find the edge that corresponds. So this is yellow and red, so we need to just find the yellow and red edge, which you can simply just place in here, let it click in. Sometimes it takes a long time, and clicked in. So yeah, guys, that's clicked in, and now we're back to the last 3 things you have to place into the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Okay guys, if your cube is turned wrong, you can simply just turn the cube where this is matching. So then you just gotta place the 2 corners first. So I'm just gonna place this corner. You have to place it into the correct spot. So this is green, orange, and yellow. So green, orange, yellow. So I can just place it in here. You can go into the middle and then slide it into it, and then you place the second corner, which is red, green, and yellow. So you can just slide it into the middle, place it into the correct area. I placed it into the wrong area. So you slide it in, place it in the corresponding area, slide it in, put it into the middle, and slide it back where it needs to be placed. And now we're back into placing the final piece in the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. As I said before, reassembling the cube and deassembling the cube, the hardest part is really getting the edge piece out and putting the edge piece back in, which is the polar opposite. So what you have to do here is you have to get the piece slowly kind of find the correct place it needs to be placed in. Wiggle it in so it gets into the slot, so it's kind of like this, and then place it in. Oh, that took a lot of effort, but then you guys are gonna have your cube assembled again. I decided to use a harder cube to assemble because I feel you guys. Some people who are beginners in doing Rubik's cubes, they kind of pop their cube and they don't know how to reassemble it. This is why I use this cube. It's kind of tight. So yeah, guys, I decided to use this cube to help you guys reassemble the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Okay, guys, so that's it in this specific tutorial. So yeah, guys, comment down below if you guys have any questions about this video. And I'm going to be getting right back to you guys. I read all the comments, so yeah, guys. And we need to talk about something that has happened in my YouTube channel. Alright, guys, so as our channel announcement, basically, I've gotten a couple of hate comments. I don't know from who, but I've gotten a couple of hate comments. Please, guys, if you really want to say something bad, either just completely shut your mouth or just, try to form it as constructive criticism, because as creators, we get let down. I mean, come on, guys. You guys know better to hate on small channels. Like, come on, just hating on small channels is not a good thing to do. So, yeah, guys, man up and just don't spread hate, man. Like, already we're in a time of crisis. If you spread hate, it's just going to make the time worse. So, yeah, guys, please, no hate comments. I don't promote hate comments. I'm going to straight up delete the comment. Maybe even report them. But, yeah, guys, so please do not spread hate comments. Okay, I'm not going to say whoever did it because I honestly don't remember. I deleted the comments straight away. But please, guys, do not say hate comments in our videos. Okay, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what type of content you guys want next and any questions that you have from this specific video. And it's your boy Rubik's Matrix out. Peace. Yeah!